French bonds are debt securities issued by the French government or corporations. They are attractive for investors because they offer a steady income stream and a relatively low risk of default. French bonds have several advantages over other types of bonds, especially in times of low interest rates and market volatility. Some of these advantages are: French bonds have a high credit rating, which means they are considered safe and reliable by the market. The French government has never defaulted on its debt, and it has a strong fiscal and monetary policy to support its economy. French bonds have a low correlation with other asset classes, which means they can diversify a portfolio and reduce its overall risk. French bonds tend to perform well when other markets are struggling, such as during the COVID-19 pandemic or the European debt crisis. French bonds have a long maturity, which means they can lock in a higher yield for a longer period of time. The average maturity of French bonds is around 10 years, compared to 6 years for U.S. bonds or 4 years for German bonds. This can help investors hedge against inflation and interest rate fluctuations. French bonds have a large and liquid market, which means they are easy to buy and sell. The French bond market is one of the largest in the world, with a total outstanding value of over 2 trillion euros. It is also one of the most active and transparent markets, with high trading volumes and low transaction costs. These are some of the reasons why French bonds are attractive for investors, especially in times of low interest rates and market volatility. In this video, we will show you how to profit from French bonds using Morgan Stanley's strategy. Stay tuned for more details. In this section, we will discuss the recent suspension of Morgan Stanley from France's primary dealer club and how it affects their ability to participate in French bond auctions and syndicated sales. Morgan Stanley is one of the 15 banks that have the status of specialist in valeurs du trésor, SVT, or primary dealer for French government bonds. This means that they have the privilege and obligation to bid for French sovereign debt at auctions, provide liquidity in the secondary market, and act as intermediaries for syndicated bond sales. However, on August 4, 2020, Agence France Trésor, AFT, the French Debt Management Office, announced that it had suspended Morgan Stanley from its SVT status for a minimum period of 3 months, effective from August 4, 2020.